make sure if anybody joins, I can't hear them if they're joining. Please, if they do join, just tell them to like
Because you're in streamer mode. Yeah,
yeah.
I will.
Unless it's like Rex, but if it's anybody else, just tell them to leave or
Okay.
tell them yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, most of the people in this server can read, so.
Yeah. Um. Let me see. Let me check my side. Ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. Um. So, from uh last session, uh, you guys fought Druid, and you eventually came to a compromise where Druid would talk to you, specifically Astra, while letting the rest of the party go on to the like place she was guarding. Um,
Good lord, how long ago was that?
that was like maybe like a month
2 months.
and a half.
Jeez.
Um, I don't know if you remember like a lot of the significant. Well, I don't know if you remember some stuff about it. Um, what do you remember? I just want to be like sure.
I remember that Druid didn't want us to burn down the grove, that she said she couldn't guarantee that we wouldn't fight in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but that I think Emmerich had left the planet or something.
Yes.
And that she didn't exactly agree with Techie, but it was really the only way to get, what she wanted out of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Okay.
trying. Yeah. Oh.
That's the good enough info. Um, so let me just put this change the scene. Alright. So you and Druid um walk into the forest. You see that she's like you remember her guards, the woodwodes? Um, you see them like
Yeah.
slowly like scatter away from her, and as they go off into like separate directions, but um, Druid is leading you somewhere to a new location in
All
total
right.
silence. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, okay, that's good. Um, do you want to say anything to her before you get to like, the where she's leading you
Not
to?
not really. Astra is mostly walking in silence. She's kind of nervous about all of this. Although she'd been, reassured by some of her friends before she'd gone off with Druid, she still feels like she's
In
perhaps
danger.
allying with an enemy here,
Mm-hmm.
and perhaps setting herself apart from, like, not, she's perhaps damaging her relationship with the rest of the crew, especially people like Alex or
Volley.
Volley, yeah, who, either don't have great history with, Techie or the Mechanoids or all of these people. So she's just kind of nervous, um, waiting for Druid to speak first once they arrive wherever Druid is taking her.
Okay. Um, yeah, I remember. Okay, Void told me that Aeon gave you some part of like like some cloth from his like armor set to you. So
I
I don't know.
think he did. I remember he gave me something. I just don't remember. I should have like taken a note or something. But
I think it was Scar like
maybe it's at the
um
end of the recording or something. But he gave me something.
he gave you something. I think it was like a piece of cloth. I'm gonna say it was a piece of cloth because I don't remember it either.
Bro does not remember.
But as you walk through the forest with Druid, I assume I assume that you're clutching this cloth and thinking about that.
Yeah.
Um, you guys eventually get to a a small like opening in the forest. It's uh you see as like there's like this tree in the center of the place with what looks like to be like either like something like white sand. You assume it's white sand or like really 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 white grass. It's almost like very magical and such.
Hmm.
So um we're here as Druid like addresses you. I think this is far enough from the party where no prying eyes can or ears can hear us.
Where exactly is here, anyways? Just some part of your grove or a
This
special place?
is this is one of the main core areas of this my grove, yes. This tree right here is the original, well, I guess you could say it's the original like tree that was grown by me, and so spreading the more flora and nature around.
I
Please
see.
come sit down. As you see like Druid like grow these like chairs and or benches as with like coverings on top with like a huge leaf on covering on top as they sit down.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it is quite interesting. Um, okay. So, uh, let's get down to the talking part. I assume I have lots of questions for you, and I assume you have lots of questions for me.
Yeah, you
Um,
can go first.
okay. Um, first, uh, Druid, like, do you know, like, she palms both of her hands together before and looks down a little bit before looking kind of where your center area is, where she assumes your core is, and asks, um, well, my first question is, I know you have one of our cores, but how did you um exactly get it?
Astra sort of puts a hand over her chest, and just sort of looks over at it. I, as far as I can remember, since I've had sentience or consciousness, as it were, I've just had it. I assume my creators probably found it or took it, but it's just always been a part of me.
Installed into you? Ah,
Mhm.
hmm, okay. Um, I see. Um, how did you how did you join up with the Cardinals?
I crash landed here on Sydney after fleeing from the. Are corporate planets a thing? Does Ivo have like a corporate planet, or would it have been more like a space station or something?
It's a whole entire craft world, yeah. Or
Okay,
yeah, it would be like a craft world.
like the Death Star.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. After fleeing from the uh, craft world that my creators made me on, I sort of drifted between planets for a little while.
Hmm.
Tried to change the body I had before crash landing on Sinew because I ran out of fuel.
Ran out of fuel. I see. And your creators are what were they again? Ipo Inc. I
Ivo.
assume.
Ivo Inc. Yep. which is a bone of contention, I think.
I've
I've
heard
noticed
some things. Yeah.
I've noticed how the party looks at me, specifically the captain. She seems to have a distaste for me. But
Mm.
I really do just want to be friends with all of them, no matter how much my inherent traits turn them off from my friendship.
Mm. See, I see. Um, well, Astra, I know this might seem a bit direct, but would it be possible for me to inspect the core? I don't know if I remember. Actually, Josh, don't even remember if I said this, but like, I don't remember if I told you that I might know some more about it if I was shown it, um, and could inspect it, if that's fine with you.
Astra's fists sort of clench on her raincoat. Um, do you promise you're not going to try and take it from me?
I solemnly promise. I am not that type of person or mechanoid.
All right. Astra reaches for the buttons on her raincoat and unbuttons them, revealing the sort of porcelain flat body that lies underneath it. And she sort of presses down on her chest, a panel lowering and then sort of flipping open
Iron Man.
like yeah, like basically Iron Man, to reveal a bright yellow pulsing core.
Druid will get up from her seat and walk over to you, and will lower their like head or move their body like a little bit very close to your like core to inspect it. Um, they take a minute to like uh mull it over before they seem, you can hear them muttering like saying like there's no way, and that's I can't it can't be. You said your creators installed this into you. They found this.
As far as I remember, the proverbial star that is my being, they called it a star core, and for a while I thought there was an actual star inside me. But turns out it's, like you said, I assume a mechanoid invention, but it was never installed into me after my creation. Just sort of came with the package.
Druid will get up, and when you mentioned mechanoid installment, sorry, mechanoid
Well,
creation.
because I'm pretty sure you mentioned it that there was a mechanoid artifact. I think she mentioned that I had a mechanoid artifact in me. Unless that's like metagaming, in which case, like, disregard
No, no,
that.
no. She did. Okay, I guess she did kind of say that, but she would get up and say like, well, mechanoid creation. It's a little bit true, but not exactly. Um, she'll sit back down and we'll look at you. Um, okay. So, this is going to be a strange question, but do you remember me?
Can I roll, like, history or something to, like, see if Astra does actually remember anything?
I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll history, but it's with disadvantage. Something will still happen, but
Okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Wait. Um, you and Druid share like a glance. Like it's a little bit awkward. She has like four eyes, and you have two. It's kind of weird. She looks at
Pick
you.
one. Pick one of them.
I don't know. Do you do Cinemass? But as you try to like um see if you can remember or like understand what Druid is asking you, you something in your like core or memory banks like pops upon this question as you're trying to like think it over. Oh my god, what's this music, bro?
This feels a little too epic for what's happening
Okay,
right
okay,
now.
okay. My bad, my bad. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. Let's do. Let's do Red Rock Rivera. Okay.
You could
So
get the name of that song though, because that's like actually a pretty good song.
Red Rock Rivera. That's just from
I,
School Elysium.
I meant the one that was just on. Like that was a little too much for the moment. That's
Okay,
fine.
no
Don't worry
worries.
about it. That's fine.
Um,
Don't worry about it.
something pops in your memory bank, and you see like Druid. Well, you blink, and for a second, you see Druid kind of change a figure into something else before changing back. Um, let me see where can I find it. You see that Druid looks more humanoid than before. And then you blink again and uh it changes back to a more robotic form.
What? What? Astra like rubs her eye. Not like how normal people do it, but like she literally puts her finger into her eye and rubs it.
Like like this
Like if
kind
there's
of
like a like as if there's like a smudge on it, yeah, she like rubs it. What
Mhm.
was what was that?
Okay.
You looked human? Humanoid?
Okay, well, that's a start. Druid will put like a hand on the back of their head and scratch it for a bit. I don't think you fully remember who I am, but I believe I remember uh you. It's well,
Like
hmm,
me, Astra, or
I
the core? Cause Astra
or
points to her core.
uh, the last owner or of the core. I knew them a little bit back. Um, do you want? Hmm, I'll explain the whole entire story. But first, have you tried accessing your memory banks or your anything about the core at all? Like, tried accessing its data?
Once or twice, mostly after my creation. But
Or
anytime I did, it either felt like I was hitting a brick wall that I just couldn't get through, or the core nearly pulled me apart.
Hmm, let's see.
Energy overload, like it was rejecting me.
Hmm. Druid will like put a hand over their mouth and just like think for a second. Did it happen to get damaged in? Oh my fuck! Did it happen to get
Jeez.
mad? Did it happen to get damaged in the in anything previous, like before you before or after you got created? Like, do you remember any incidents where it might have been damaged?
No? The most come close to getting damaged was here whenever those earth spikes come for me.
Hmm. Hmm. Um. Hmm. All right. I can explain it to you what that core is, but you need to promise me that um to listen to what I have to say, because it might seem a little bit crazy, but I assure you, it's from my point of view, that's what I remember, and I remember a lot.
Okay.
The core you have in your chest, um, it is a mechanoid creation, yes, but it is a more future, I suppose, like a more futuristic creation of a previous artifact, like improved upon long ago. I assume you haven't heard of. Okay, have you heard of something called Elysium, or the Knot Age, or the Twine Age, or anything like that?
Out of character, real quick. Is this related to the architects, or is this a completely different thing?
This is completely different.
Okay.
And it is
Um, has this ever been mentioned in universe before?
no, no, no.
Oh boy. Astra like tries to scan through her memory banks and any historical text she may have downloaded at one point, but it's any term she puts in just like draws a blank. Nothing. Memory banks all return zero results. Any articles or texts I may have in here are just blank.
Well, it is an extremely old piece of history. I don't expect much people to know unless they um are either mechanoids or something else. But um this is also what uh your previous owner I uh told me before. We knew each other um prior to when she was or alive as such.
Was
Um
was she around then?
yes, very much so.
I see.
Um Funnily enough, she's actually um my superior. I know that I might have said the the Mechanoid Hive is my superior, but I don't know if I stated it, but I don't follow them step by step or to the T. I can divert my attention to such. But yeah, the owner of that core was my superior. Um, let's see. The core that you have belonged to a person called Anima.
Anima?
Um,
Anima?
Anima, yes.
Okay.
Um, she was, hmm, she was a friend of mine in long ago. Uh, she was from Cortex. Oh, wait, shit. A druid will like um kind of like rub their like temple a little bit, trying to remember it. I It's been so long. I don't remember where she was from, but I know she was close to where I lived. Um, s- there, she was one of the first to. Okay, long ago, the there was this planet. well, before like Cataclysm came. But there was this planet where magic did exist. You've seen it how I can grow plants and teleport through the trees. Am I correct?
Yes.
Um, many people could do that uh in that planet as well. It's just been so long that I don't remember most of it. Well, the memory of it is very dusty, and I'm not exactly prepared to at the moment to recall it. But Anima was one of the first people to acquire or install this um that core into them. Uh that core is a late Elysian piece of technology. I don't know if you know what Elysian means, but it was a civilization that long ago was probably one of the more advanced ones.
What happened to them?
You see Druid will like pause for a moment and say, well, the planet went under. It imploded on itself after a um dire battle with the architects and everyone who lived on it. Um
Heard- I've heard architect mention. Well, I've heard a little bit about the architects. I'm not actually sure if the others have mentioned their architect stuff in front of Astra or not, but
I don't think so. I think there's like passing glances, but it's like you
have the architects mentioned? Are the architects a little more well known in history?
they're a little bit well known, but not like everyone knows them. But it's like the same thing as when I said, do you know what the knot age or string age, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit more known than that, but not enough where people like, blah blah blah. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, yes, the architects, they are not the people who they say they are. But I'll get to that when I fully explain your core. I don't want you to freak out, but because this might seem a little bit um grim, but the core that you have right now installed into you, that Anima carried, let's just say that it it acts as a sort of soul cage.
Soul cage.
Yes.
Wait. So sorry if I'm. I know you said to
No.
listen, but is this like were the mechanoids? Do all mechanoids have something like this?
No, they don't. Only a certain like few. You actually yours is one of a kind. It's unique. I
Yours.
also have a core, but it's nothing compared to yours. Well, it doesn't act like the same as yours.
When you say it's soul caged, you mean that the people who had these were human once? Or am I misinterpreting this?
Humanoid, but yes, they were human once.
Or
Um,
organic, not
yes, organic
mechanical?
flesh and blood.
Astra kind of, her eyes turn down to her core, which is still exposed, and like a kind of look of horror glints across her eyes.
Hmm. Um, I can see that I don't know if how well you're taking this, but I can see fear or,
Well,
you know,
I, this was someone else's soul and being that was taken away from them to bring me into existence. So it's a
hmm,
little hard to rationalize.
I understand that completely. It's a little bit difficult. Um, let's see. That core, it could absorb or combine souls together. Think of it like a hub of some sorts, right? Anima, if the person was willing, could theoretically um absorb a person's soul into that core. And they're not dead, but they will sort of be like combined with the person, like a personality switch or a whole entire like change of a person, if I
So
remember correctly.
Anima is still in here.
I believe she is still in there, but the person I'm talking to right now, Astra, I don't think is I don't think you two are the same. Um
If so, you said that. Sorry, Sorry, this is all just a lot. So, would it be possible to bring forth anima from this core?
I I doubt it. Um from what I hear from your statements on how the core has been treating you, I assume that it's been damaged very much so. I don't remember. Let me think. I am not sure I was a part of the battle where Anima fell, but there was news that she did fall in battle, and I assume we couldn't retrieve her core in time, and it was swept up by, you know, uh, Ivo Inc. Um, but I don't think at right now Anima could be revived or drawn out at the moment. It, hmm. Yes, I don't think you are gonna be able to draw out Anima right now. Um, hmm.
So, they're just gone?
Not necessarily, not they're gone. They're lying dormant within the core. Like, think of it like an like hibernating. I almost said eternal slumbering. Hibernating. Uh,
Okay.
and I'm assuming if the core could be repaired, it would probably call her out. Um, hmm,
How would we prepare it? Hypothetically, if she was drawn out, what would happen to me? To Astra?
if
Where would I
she
go?
was drawn out, I'm assuming your personality would merge, or I'm assuming that your personality will merge with hers. So you'll be in control. It's just that she might have some things to say about what you're doing, or the actions you take, or the way you speak, or mannerisms, or such. Um,
Okay.
I um, completely not. Have you? So when you try to what's it?
Sorry, I realize I'm probably derailing what you want to tell
No, no,
me.
no, it's fine. It's actually fine. Um, when you try to access your memory banks and your files, right? You're met
Mhm.
with a brick wall of errors, right? That's what I hear.
Essentially, yes.
Have you tried doing anything with it? Like, um, I'm not really a tech person, but have you tried like uh going around it or figuring out a way to like correct it?
I could try. I mean, I'm not sure how much luck I'd have. I could give it a shot. Is there something I would have to roll for that?
No, not yet. Do it
Okay.
if you want to. Okay, do you want to? Okay, this will push you forward into like the what's
I
it?
mean, let's let Druid yap for. I just saw something load. Oh.
Don't worry. So
Um.
maybe since I'm here, I could try to help you with the errors, but I'm not sure. But we could,
Okay.
yes, we could try.
All right. Is
Okay.
there anything more you want to ask me, though?
I feel like this is more important to understanding who you are or who you were or once were. But maybe after we can discuss. And you can also ask me questions afterwards. But
Okay.
I deeply think this is a more important thing to do. So if you may, could you possibly try to retrieve those logs?
All right. She sort of takes a deep breath in as she prepares to go in.
Okay. I hope this works because Loki,
Oh, it's like so zoomed out.
okay. So, Astra, holy fuck. Um, you wake up or you access your memory banks. You take a deep, you channel in and you, um, try to access it. Uh, it's once again the same that you remember from before. You are met with like a brick wall of like errors and like red zones.
As
Um,
usual.
I'm not sure if you know like the Detroit Become Human, like that
Oh,
part.
like you like the deviant stuff?
Yeah, it's sort of like that.
Yeah, like the
Um,
walls of errors of like you can't do this, and it's just like, oh, all right.
yeah. Um, you pick yourself up and you can. I don't know if you're hovering your. Oh wait, shit. Haha. Whoops.
Woo!
Sorry. I thought I dragged you in. Did it drag you? Oh,
Yeah, I see the errors now. Okay.
I thought I dragged you in. My bad.
No, I see it now though.
Okay. Because if it didn't drag you in, then I have to change something.
Cause hub, right? I should be in hub.
You should be in hub. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I am. And I see like the trapezoid of error messages around.
Yeah. Let's see.
But I was initially in the Druid's Grove after the cutscene played.
Okay, hold on. I need to check something. Change scene for triggering play. Oh, triggering player, my bad. Okay. Anyways. Yes, you were met with the trapezoid of um errors.
All-encompassing errors.
Yeah. If you, I don't know if you can select your character and move around, but you can hear the sound of like radio static or the low humming sound of radio static.
Yep,
You
I
can
can hear it.
hear past that radio static, you can hear like a soft voice like kind of like whisper around you. It's just like, it's, are you accessing, are you in? Are you accessing it?
Who's there?
You assume it's it's me.
Druid?
Yes.
I can hear you, but it's kind of staticky.
I assume so. Um, hmm. Check around. Is there anything that's in that that wallet, that error area? And you see anything? Or is it just error? And
It's just errors. I really quickly like toggled on my journal notes to see if there was anything. But it's just error messages.
hmm. Wait,
Doesn't
this
seem to be any way past.
describe me what hmm.
Large red walls that just say error all over them.
Hmm. Did you try to touch them before or
Astra reaches out to the errors, sort of expecting, either like a shock or something.
um Astra, as you, okay, I'm going to say that this is the first time, because if it was the other times, it's going to be a little bit awkward. But
Okay, yeah.
uh, you go up to the error wall and open the palm of your hand and you try to touch it. You don't feel any shocks or anything, but it's it's like solid, but it feels like not like a brick wall to say, but more like a little bit like soft.
It doesn't feel wholly solid. Like soft, almost.
Could you try to push on it?
I can try. Astra sort of pushes up against the airs with as much force as she can muster.
Mustard.
No!
Um,
Eat a hot dog with mustard!
mustard. Okay, so Astra, you put as much force as you can on this wall. Um, you can hear that the radio static is like quieting or um quieting out as you try to push heavy more and more onto this red error wall. Um,
Come on!
you feel like it's budging, like the wall is budging, and after what seems to be after a successful like maybe like 20 seconds of consecutive force, you push down the wall and you break through. I don't know if you can see the hold on. Wait, hold on.
Well, I just see the airs still.
Okay. Hold on. Door. Is it a door now?
I do see the door now.
Okay.
I click on it? Or... There's another
Give
door!
me a second. Give me a second. All right. Astra, you push on the wall. You push on the wall, and you feel like your body like goes through this wall. It like phases through as you
Ast-
appear on the other side.
Astra falls through and lands flat on her face. Huh. This is new.
Mhm. Astra, as you can see, you see a this looks like to be a large computer up ahead, and it though as you look around, the environment looks kind of like um space-like or a void. I
Astral.
could astral like yeah astral plane type shit. But you see like a rock path has been made in front of you, like like floating boulders or asteroids are in front, making a path forward.
I step hesitantly out onto the pathway,
Can you move your character or
like put my weight on it, see if it's solid.
um you put your weight on it on the rocks and they do seem solid. It's sort of like mountain climbing when you're climbing those boulders or
Yeah.
like on the shore. You gotta like it's not like flat. Sometimes you have to put your leg up a little bit higher, and sometimes there's like a little bit of a drop. But yeah, it's you managed to walk past, and it is solid. I'm
All right.
assuming you found you got through, right?
Yeah. I see a computer, like a terminal, and what are those like mechanoids around it, or suits of armor?
It's suits of armor.
With suits of armor around it.
Hmm.
Can I walk down the path, or is that going to trigger something?
Now you can walk down the path.
Okay. I want to set off another sound sensor or something.
Don't worry about it. The only sound sensor. This is your mind. Um, you walk up to this terminal, and it is massive. Uh, it it's nothing like you've seen before, but it looks like sort of very futuristic. Something that like could not be created in like real world, but it's like techno fantasy, something like that. You don't even see like where the mod like the port like the PC is. So it's a huge terminal. It's like the Incredibles.
Whoa.
You see that okay, which one do you want to inspect first?
Unspec the terminal first since it's bigger and it's glowing.
Okay. The terminal is it appears to be on at the moment. Um you see that like in the middle in the center of the screen there's like you know how you type something out like the
Uh-huh.
that those things like how you like when do you want to type out it's like it will like signal that it's ready to type. Um
Oh, is it kind of like a Windows terminal, like
kind of,
with the
yeah.
little?
You can see that like the terminal is asking for a word to be inputted. This is like um it's like a blank, it's like just a blank, as you can see like some line being like popping up and down, popping up, popping out.
Can I type?
What do you type?
Astra starts with the uh, Astra starts with the most obvious first thing to start with. Types an anima into the terminal.
Okay. As you type in anima and you click and you click enter, uh nothing happens. the the terminal says shows an error once shows an error. Ash, Druid will pipe in. Are you typing on the terminal right now? I can kind of see your fingers like move a little bit.
Yeah, I typed in anima and I just got an error.
Oh, hmm. Well, that would be. Uh, I feel like that would be
Too
what would
easy.
happen. Yeah, that would be a little bit too easy. Um, from what I heard, from what I assume, anima is a very conniving. What's a nicer word for conniving? Is it um
Secretive,
eh,
tricky, cunning.
cunning? Yeah, cunning person. Um, she she is a very cunning person, and I would expect her to act very secretive. Um, but I assume anima is not um something that could be acquired right now.
Was did Anima know you as Druid when you were?
She knew me by a different name.
Do you believe that would yield any different results, or something similar?
I think it actually would yield some results. I'm assuming that you're in front of the memory bank, so if you input the correct word, you could um acquire the knowledge or replay that knowledge.
So, what would I type in then? This feels like asking a Fae for its true name.
You would type in my name.
Which is Druid or something else?
You can hear like a druid like kind of pause and give like a low nervous chuckle before saying um that's kind of the thing. I don't recall my name at the moment. Um,
Astra face palms.
I'm very sorry. It's been such a
Okay.
long time since I recalled of my name, and um, I've
When
always
I
been referred
asked
to
the
the druid.
DMs, when I asked the DM something he didn't prepare.
No, this is actually what bro. Hey, this is actually it. I actually prepared for this. I said,
Okay. All right, then let's just start out with the other stuff. Like, what was it? Elysia? Elysium?
Elysium.
Elysium. Enter.
Um, as you type in Elysium, the computer hums or the terminal hums as something is displayed on the screen. Um, you see what seems to be like a large city of some sorts. Um, it appears like appears to be like images of uh brass buildings and like cog or like clockwork architecture. Like there's actual clockworks, like huge clockworks and cogs like built in. It seems like to be a very like steampunk civilization from what you can gather.
Whoa.
Um, you can see like people bustling in the streets, people with like top hats and mustaches and suits and stuff. But you can also see like there's like some workers roaming about. They some look human, some others don't look so human.
Oh, not any city I've ever seen before.
Um, hmm. Did you type in another word?
Elysium.
Is it Elysium? Did you Elysium? You type in Elysium again? Oh, sorry. Oh, oh.
Or was that Druid asking what I typed or if I typed something else?
Let's just say the first thing. A little bit of a retcon here. Uh, Elysium. Well, Elysium isn't a city to say. It's more of like a faction. But I assume when you typed in Elysium, it showed one of the cities.
Yeah,
Um, one of the major cities. Clockwork and Clockwork
lots of
architecture.
ears and lots of top hats.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Is there a technical? Did you say there was a technical term for what my core is?
Elysian. Uh, uh, I assume, but I'm assuming that you would get the same information.
Okay,
I mean, it can't hurt to type it in, but
we just Elysian.
yeah.
I type in Elysian.
Um, you type in Elysian. It the images change, but it's more of like the insides of a building. You assume that, well, actually no, you can assume that's the insides of a building. You it shows images of like a workshop area, but not like but it's well lit, and you can see that there's like a lot of people moving about, but uh you can see, what is it? Hmm. A lot of like tinkering going about. It looks like they're producing either guns or like small like flintlocks and blunderbusses, or uh strange weaponry with like gears or cogs built into them, like swords with like a crank or something. Did that uh search anything up? You can hear Druid say again.
The inside of a factory.
Elysian? Oh, well,
Yeah,
that checks out. They were known for making. I said they were the advanced civilization. They did make guns and clockwork swords.
I wonder. If Astra were to type death into the terminal, would what would she see?
As you type death into the terminal, it it gives another prompt. Instead of input word and you type in death, it will say which.
Which?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Did you type something new? Druid. I'm sorry, I can't see whatever you're doing. If this might seem like a little bit of I'm prying, but uh,
I put in death and it asked me which.
uh oh, hmm, I guess that I guess that does check out. Anima kinda did die a lot.
Huh?
Oh, it's mm, okay. Maybe playing it off is not the best course of action, but yes, Anima did die a lot. I also died kind of a lot, but my core was retrieved and I was able to be remade. But I I really want to avoid dying um again. It's it's not great. Um I told you that Anima died. That wasn't her first death. She died several times, but her core was also retrieved. Dying when you have one of these cores is not the best. You can lose yourself. Emmerich actually has died several times, but um, he has been remade over and over, but has lost his sense of you know, self, always focused on the mission and shooting people on sight.
So when Anima was remade this time, she lost so much that Astra was born in her place.
I cannot um say that's correct, but I well, that might be a theory. Um,
Or somehow, the way that Elysium remade uh, bodies with the cores was different from how Ivo did it. And so it just didn't have the same, you know, the same technique to recover the identity into the body.
are you still on the death screen of the witch?
Yeah, I haven't put anything in.
Could you type in um Onryx? Oh, the word Onryx, O-N um hold up. Onryx.
Was that the one before me?
Yes, that was during when Anima was created. As you type in Onryx, um the 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 word is accepted into the computer as it says replaying memory.
It's replaying something. Oh, oh, okay. There's there's a portal.
Oh, maybe that memory is a well-known one or two in the memory bank. Um, hmm. Does it look like it's anything inside, or is it just
I can't see in. Can I see inside of it, or is it just like the whirling purple void?
it's a whirling purple. Periwinkle purple.
I can't see into it. It's just I'm assuming I'll be able to see if I go through it, but then I
Mm.
might be stuck in a memory.
You wouldn't be stuck in a memory. It's just like it's going to replay it. Um,
Would this
but it's
do
gonna be
anything to the core?
no, I don't believe so. I've done I've replayed some of my memories before, and I've seen nothing affect my core. Well, actually, it does kind of remind me who I am, but um, I don't know how it worked for you, Astra. Maybe it affects people differently, or you know.
Well, considering it's not my memories, but someone who came before. It's what it's like when Organic's parents tell them about what they did in school when they were little.
I don't think they show their actual memories when well, when they, tell what they did before. Um, but in a way, I suppose, yeah, you are seeing their memories.
Astra is gonna go then put her hand through the portal.
Okay. As you put your hand through, you can feel like a sort of like cool breeze.
It's cool.
I believe once you pass that portal, Druid will speak up. I don't think I will be able to talk to you. It's it's like a layer on a layer. Um, so once you go into that portal, you will come back. It's just that I won't be able to like um tell you anything in the moment.
Alright, we'll try to, I guess, remember everything as well as I can.
Yes, please do.
Astra steps through the portal.
Hopefully, it should drag me in.
We shall see. Weeks. Oh, there's no token in this scene which gives you visibility of the. There we go. Obelisk. Oh, okay.
Okay, let me pause. So,
Huh.
Astra, you step into the portal and you feel like your body like shift sort of like in a strange way. It it's like how you go to sleep. Like you can't like you go unconscious for a second and then you wake up in a new area.
Yeah.
Um, you are once you wake up, once you gain your consciousness, you arrive at what seems to be like a town square of some sorts. You can see in front of you, okay, what do you want to, what do you first see, the obelisk or people beside you?
Um. Probably the obelisk. If I step out and I'm staring straight ahead, probably the obelisk.
Okay, so let me describe the whole entire like town, um, town area. Uh, in front of you, you can see what seems to be like hot, a small, uh, town center square, s- square thing. You can see like there's merchants about, or what looks like to be merchants about, selling fruits, weapons, and other supplies. In the center of this town square, there is this strange like statue or obelisk in the center of a what seems to be a fountain. Um, hold on. I need to change the audio for this because it's a little bit loud. I did not think it would be that loud. But you do see like a obelisk in the center, and it's giving off like a strange like greenish yellowish color. Like you can see like on the obelisk it has if the engravings, okay, sorry, the engravings on it are glowing greenish yellow, and it's giving like some strange like aura. The townsfolk don't seem to be like paying much attention to it. I assume you look at
Hmm.
your friend, the people beside you.
Yeah, myself and the people beside me.
Um,
Did I
you,
catch enough of a glance when, like, I first saw it to recognize that this is Druid standing next to me?
I'd say, yeah, you can recall that it is Druid that it looks like to be Druid next to you or the human they were. Um,
I'm assuming that because this is a memory, it's if I try to say Druid, it's just gonna be like consumed.
yeah, sort of like that. Um, okay, I'm assuming you inspect yourself first.
Yeah.
All right, as you inspect yourself, you see that like you are humanoid. you are a human or look human enough. Your skin is like pale or a little bit pink, but pale. Um, you're dressed in what seems to be like leather armor or studded leather, and you have like long hair, not compared to like the wires, but the wires that you wear as Astra, but long hair with the twin.
Yeah.
Um, you can see it's next to your as you look to your right, you can see your there's several people like in a row next to you. Um, the first person you see, let's go from left to right. The first person you see is that same person, well, that same like image that when you blinked was Druid, and you can fully see that they're in what looks like to be a humanoid form. Um, they also look humanoid, but they're a little bit shorter than you, like maybe like 5'2" or 5'2" ish.
Dang,
Um,
this is what it's like to be tall.
Yeah, you're a little bit taller than Druid. Maybe like I say 5'8", something around. Um, you look over. You can see that Druid is has like greenish skin, and they have like yellowish eyes. They kind of look like a plant. You can see like in under the in their hair, like under their hat. They're wearing like a little bit of a big hat. That owl. I don't know if that owl should be there, but you can you can say if you want it or not. Um, you can see like there's some sort of leaves in their hair, uh, and twigs.
Huh.
When you look at Druid, the first thing that that like rings in your mind is the word cough X Kotx. Um, it's strange. You don't know where this word is, where this word came from.
Wait, what was it? Oh, Colfax.
Yeah. Um, I'll go on to the next one. You look at the others, and this blue, what looks like to be this blue man, woman, twink. I they look androgynous. Um, but you
Okay.
can see like this androgynous person in front of you. They have teal skin, teal hair, and they sort of have look kind of wet, like a little bit wet. As you can see, like kind of like water droplets are like condensing under like their fingers as they're holding like a little bit of fan. You can note that they kind of look like a martial artist of some sorts.
Oh.
Um, another word pops up in your head or in your mind when you look at them, and it's the word Kradeshi. Eh. Yep. There we go. Kradeshi. Kradeshi won.
What's up with the K names?
Don't worry, I think this is probably the last one, hopefully.
The third one better not have a K name, Josh.
No, it's not, I swear. Um, you pass that strange teal person. It looks like to be some shady figure covered in like a cloak and like a hood, a black cloak and a hood. Um, you're not sure what their gender is, but they look male enough. They have like what appears to be like a dagger at the hip, or and like well, actually a lot of daggers at the hip and some short swords. Another word pops in your head, and it's Suzanne. Um, Give me a moment. I need to recheck my lore, just in case I'm getting something wrong, which I probably can retcon, but I need to check it again. Oh, I remember now. Okay. Um, and past that person, that roguish individual, is two people in like um what looks like to be like plate armor or half plate. Um, one seems to be carrying a crossbow, and the other is carrying a great sword or a long sword. Their faces are like heavily covered up, and you can only see the eyes of the crossbow man, but you can't see the face of the one with the long sword. Again, another word pops up in your head, and
Monty.
it's not Monty, I swear to God. The word frost years pops up in your
Holy
head.
shit!
What?
That is in Frosters?
Look, it's in the works. It's in the works, okay? Shh.
Okay.
Shh. Um, yeah. So as as these words appear in your head, they sound unfamiliar to you, but in a strange way, they actually do sound familiar. You just can't like put your finger on it. A unfamiliar familiarity. Oh man, it's a statement.
As I said, people I know yet don't.
Yeah, people you should know but don't. These strange words should mean something to you, but they don't to Astra. There's a little bit of a slight. You guys are walking up to like this obelisk in the center. There's um like a moment is shared between all of you as you glance to each other as the let's see the five of except you the other five they gives like slight nods to each other and they seem to be talking but the memory is like can you roll me a check actually can you roll me
What
perception
kind of check?
perception
Okay. Yeah.
can you roll me
Boy,
perception with intelligence sorry
with intelligence?
yeah it's uh it's sort of like radio static to you
Ha!
um okay I'll still give a little bit of information. You're not sure what the other four are saying, but since you're closest to Druid, you can sort of make out what they're kind of saying. Um, they Druid speaks in like a foreign tongue, and uh, you can kind of hear like the words be translated in your other ear, but this foreign language is something that you don't have like access to. Like it's not like German, Spanish, or like Russian, anything like that. But it sounds extremely foreign in this world.
This is
Ugh.
not something that is spoken.
Yeah, anymore. Or it is spoken like not a lot. Um, Jude would say this is the place, the one with the obelisk. The I I can sort of see that how the town is like a little bit mind controlled by the architects, but I don't. This is like extremely bad. Oh my goodness. the other four will like kind of like give like strange responses again in a foreign tongue, but you can't understand them because it just doesn't like register in like your translator.
Uh-huh.
You can see one of the first persons to walk forward is the one with the long sword as he struts forward, and um the others followed suit. You can also follow. Oops.
I'm assuming my like her movement path is set though. Astra's just kind of like in the back seat watching this.
Yes. Um. Technically, okay. I'm gonna be real with you. Um, you can move your character. It's gonna be like, oh, Anima did this, but
Yeah.
nothing too crazy. Okay. Oh, actually, never mind. You can go. You do whatever you think is best. You can, as you get closer to this obelisk, you can you roll me a charisma saving throw?
Oh, yeah, sure. Not too bad.
Okay. Um, you as all of you approach this obelisk, you can see like some of the your compatriots or these people around you. The the roguish one looks like he's like holding like kind of like having a migraine as there's rubbing his temple as they like slowly approach. The the um the other four, they they just they also kind of look like they're under some sort of like, what do you say, like a migraine, like what's the word, is it like,
Yeah, like a migraine.
yeah, kind of like they're sort of under like a migraine. But the teal one and druid, they seem to be the most like focused. um you can see like druid like pointing um to the other people as they like say something. This time your translator does
Hmm?
register this as something.
I will. Thank you. Sorry, Dad.
No, that's all good. Druid says something and points to the obelisk and points to the rest of you all. Um, she your translator does register this as, okay. I can try to dispel this, but this will rile up the town. I'm very sure of it, but I believe this is for the best. They are under some control by the architects. I don't know if they can be saved, but we can try our best. Just defend me while I do this. Um, is there anything you want Anima to do before this happens? By the way, Nate, I want to look a last glance because this will start something.
No, just sort of take a look around, taking the faces and the sort of stuff around her.
Okay.
But I do know I what is about to happen, I think, is already kind of a on conclusion though.
Yeah. You can assume that once whatever Druid's planning to do, it will rile up the town and, not to be good.
Anima is gonna die. Yep.
Okay.
Get the
Let
ball
me
rolling.
Let me put everything down. All right. Oops, gotta remove that one. Let's see. Which one did I do? This one. Okay. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You see as Druid like extends their palms out, and you can see like what seems to look to be a sigil like appear out of like thin air in their hand as they like speak another foreign language. This one doesn't get translated, but it causes the sigil to grow and like expand as the obelisk, right? It's enveloped in like vines as slowly like vines and roots grow around it.
Hmm.
As Druid is doing this, the rest of the party looks around and they get into like their positions as they turn around they turn their backs to the people of the city. As the people of the city, they turn to look at you in a eerily like way, like a creepily eerily way as they turn around to see what Druid is doing and what's happening to the obelisk. Um, let's see. You see one of the commoners like they're starting to like gather around the obelisk like ever so slowly. And the the people that were with you are trying to like hold them off, but they look kind of like zombie like as they're like clambering against them. Like it's like sort of like a riot. One of the commoners kind of approaches you and they try to like walk past you, but instinct like strangely enough your arm like blocks them out as you push them like a little bit backwards. They get up and once again try again.
Stay back.
Um, to your right, you can see the teal figure is also trying to hold them off, but you see that um a punch is thrown towards him, and he is forced to defend himself. Um, as that happens, many of the commoners around, they also get the same idea, and they attack. This is where we
Shit.
roll initiative. You can roll yourself if you want. Before I roll everything. Okay. Roll NPCs. Okay. So, combat happens, and it's a fight. Okay. I'm not gonna narrate, but we're just gonna play this out.
Okay.
It's it's
Is he a monk?
yes. Okay, I'm just gonna say, bro, like one taps them all because like they're commoners, bro. You see to the right the teal person. I'm gonna say Kodeshi because you know you can see their text, but
Yeah.
you see like um as they're like the commoners are like throwing fists and stuff, they kind of like parry and then like they just they just like smack the fuck out of these commoners. Oops. Um you see like they have like super fast movements, and like they become like a whirlwind of some sorts. They're not okay. Okay, I know it might say dead, but this
If they're
Kodeshi,
unconscious.
this one, yeah, you can see that the Kodeshi is not going for killing blows, but you see as the commoners they like fall over and they like some hit the barrels of these. They get like thrown into like the food mart stall.
Ooh.
But they look unconscious. You're not sure if they are dead.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to turn your back, but I'm assuming you're kind of blocked, but you can see like um the cutthroat in the back. They kind of like they pull out their short sword and they lunge at the commoner, stabbing them in the throat.
Oof.
In the back, you can also see Druid is still focusing on on the shrine or whatever spell she's doing. If you want, you can make an Arcana check. Not a technology check, an Arcana check, but you know the same.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. You can see that the spell that Druid is casting is a form of the spell magic. It's one of the aberration spells.
Okay. Oh, is that the? I knew that from somewhere. Is that the aberration symbol in her spell circle?
I believe so. Let me check to be sure I'm not actually like capping it. Abjuration. Yes, abjuration circle. Yeah, it's aberration symbol. You can sense that it is with the time she's dispelling, it will take some time, and she must not be interrupted during this to fully like dispel it in time. I'm going to tell you this now, but you feel like a dreadful feeling coming forward in 6 rounds. So on round 7, something like
6 rounds.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. All right.
I am just going to roll 1. You see some of the commoners are picking up like tools and from the benches around to like attack the people. Hold up. Eggs. And this is
Front row.
it's AC 15. Okay, that does it. Damn. What in the world? You can see Druid is like a commoner approaches Druid and smacks her on the back of the head with a club. She does kind of take it. She does flinch a little bit, but she focuses more on the spell than hold up. Maybe I should roll this. Hey, what the heck? Okay.
Uh-oh.
She does focus on the spell.
Okay.
It's your turn.
All right.
You do have
having realized that Druid can't be interrupted during this, I'm gonna move over to sort of handle this situation over here. Do I have? Um. Okay. What is the max level I can cast to? 4th level? Okay.
Any spells that will be casted in here, you have your full spell list. Any spells that are casted here don't affect you outside, so you feel free to do what you know.
Okay. Let's do. Sorry, I'm trying to.
No, it's all good. Take your time.
I'm going to. Okay, so I get. Upcast this. So that's 3. That's 6 darts.
If you could also like target. I'm assuming you're targeting the commoners.
I'm targeting the one closest here, and then these 2.
Okay. How much darts do you want to put towards?
I'm casting this 4th level. I'm gonna do 3 to the one that's directly on Druid, 2 to the bigger looking guy, and 1 to the.
Okay. Okay, I don't want to be mean, but I will say I'll give you a chance. Can you roll me an Arcana check? I'm gonna be so real.
Okay. This Josh guy, bro.
I'm just making sure, bro.
Look, I didn't want to cast Fireball. Like.
17. One dart, if shot at this commoner, will probably incapacitate or kill them, in just one dart, because the commoners, bro.
The commoners, a D4 will get them. Jeez.
You might think I'm lying, but one dart can like. If you roll like not like a 1, you will like kind of kill them or like
incapacitate.
Yeah.
All right, then knowing that, I'm just gonna have it target the 3 next to me, the other 2 over by Cutthroat, and then the last one over here, where I used to be.
Okay, I'll let you roll one dart. Can you just roll the dart damage, and I'll just apply it to like the
Sure.
targets.
Not a 1, please. Son of a bitch, dude.
Okay, well, I can work with that. I will say, you said, okay, hold up.
I'm getting cucked by my dice, bro. I'm getting cucked by a D4.
This one, these 3, right? And nope, these 2, and this
Yeah.
one, right? Okay.
Yeah, all those.
Oops, did I fall into you? Hold up. I'll say that, yeah, that happens. So you shoot, several, you don't know how, but you instinctively, like, okay. Do you want Astra to be, like, doing all this, or do you want Astra to be, like, watching as this unfolds?
I was gonna say watching as this unfolds, because you did say this was a memory, so, like, I'm assuming I'm just watching this, you know?
Alright.
Like, Astra has no say here.
Through, through Anima's eyes, Astra can see like a spell of some sorts being casted. You see 6 darts appear, and they all like rush towards these commoners, shooting them down. You're not sure which ones are incapacitated, but they are like down on the floor. And I'm going to delete the bodies. Sorry, but is that your turn?
I mean, I don't think I can do anything else. So.
Delete.
Shh. I have a feeling that if we get rid of all the commoners, then the surprise in round 7 is gonna pull up sooner.
Yes.
Huh. I will say I do need to go to bed at like a semi-reasonable time because I do work I have work tomorrow, so.
Okay, I'll try to rush through as quickly as I can.
I don't want to like hurry it. Like I know you probably don't want to have to like stretch this into a part 2.
This will be fast. It's just a little bit of waves. I think you should be fine. Like as long as you like use like AoE. I'll tell you, it will be in waves. If you defeat the wave, you'll go faster.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I understand. I say getting ready to cast Fireball.
You get hit with a mace. The face Astra or Anima.
Youch. I don't have any concentration spells up, so I don't have to roll that.
Yeah. Astra, as you're getting like absconded by this like what looks like to be like a burly man next to you, you can see like as you get hit with the mace and you recoil back, you see like he goes in for another swing, but he gets interrupted by 2 crossbow shots being like shot into like his lower torso area. Because what time do you have to go to sleep? Because I can speed things up.
I would like to say like by midnight.
Oh, I'll be finished by then. I'll be good. We'll be good.
By like midnight, maybe 11:30. But
okay,
before then.
Time is it? 10 o'clock. I got time. I think we got it.
Okay. Okay.
I
don't want to rush you. Tell the story you want to tell, dude.
No, I'm just gonna speed up because these are commoners and like, you know. So this one, to speed up combat, I'll say this one can cleave through the commoners, and the warrior can cleave through the commoners and deal that.
Woof. Kodeshi, I think you got him.
Yeah. So in the split 6 seconds, or around that time, the guy gets shot with a crossbow in the lower stomach, and Kodeshi moves like to you, and kind of like punches him in the stomach as he also falls down. The first shot, he kind of like it slides off his like armor, his like leather plate, and for the second shots they find their mark. Yeah, Bro's dead. Okay. As the commoners and thugs fall down, dude, you can see that the vines are starting to grow more rapidly around the obelisk as it started like being put like pulled down ish. But it takes some time as Druid is still channeling and focusing in. Another wave of people come from the right. These. Okay. Oh wait. Back to you, turn.
What the fuck? Okay. Alright, well. Bro said AoE.
Oops.
Josh have them roll a deck save.
Alright. I'm just gonna have the bandits roll the same one, but everyone else. Okay,
Oh!
maybe that one will be the bandit captain. Other ones I'll see what they get.
This game fucking hates me.
You know what? I'm just gonna roll it. I'm really rolling well. Wow. Okay. I'll say that does 2 of these. I'll roll one more. Speed things up. Okay. I'll say the bandit line. Okay, it really doesn't matter. How much there? 26. I'll say. Okay. Alright. Do you want to describe how you throw this fireball out, or did you get like majority of them?
Astra is sort of in, the back seat, but she's still feeling the sense. Is this magic or is this technology?
It's magic. You feel like some magical surge.
This feels different from how she knows the feeling of how to cast this from her core, but when she's using her core, it's different. This is like raw magic, and it feels strange, but somehow, a bit familiar as she lobs this fireball at these oncoming bandits.
As you do so, you see like a massive fireball explosion erupt at their feet as the 4 people in the front, they get like incinerated from the blast. But some of them are still standing up. Especially the burlier people in the back seem to be standing up. But that did hurt them. I'm assuming that's your turn.
Yeah.
Strangely enough, even after this like last, they have like blank like. Well, actually, I don't know. You might be a little bit too far, but you assume that like after an explosion like that, they would be kind of like a little bit like shook up, but they just march forward.
Jesus Christ, Josh. Can you roll like below a 10?
No, bro. It's my lucky day.
Dude, this memory is gonna get like end early because we're just gonna get like all ganked by like nat 20 thugs.
That is a statement. Nat 20 thugs. I love Nat 20 thugs. Wow. That's kind of crazy. So.
Another nat 20?
Yes. Oh shit! I definitely did something wrong. It doesn't matter. It's good. The fuck? Whoa. There we go. Okay. Around the corner, you can also see, although there's like the cutthroat is kind of the same height as you. You can also see like if you you can see like the artiblist, the crossbowman is takes out a dagger and like slashes at the thugs, ending their life. As the party comes to help some endeavor. This way.
Josh is tweaking.
Yes. Wow, that's so crazy. Imagine if I had this luck later in the campaign, or when that thing happens.
What the fuck?
You can hear like what seems to be a roar, emit from the warrior as she points over to the arbalist, and the arbalist like, straightens their back up. The Kodeshi will wait his turn. He's assuming that the rest of the people can handle it.
Yeah. What the hell? What the hell, Barry?
What
the hell,
fuck? That's so awkward. Give me a second.
0?
No. Something happened. Now let me reroll that. That's a little bit weird. Okay, you can kind of see like the 3 people on this side. They just gang up on this guy after that. After you threw the fireball.
Jump his ass!
It's your turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna...
Fireball. Okay.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. My bad. Firebolt. That hits.
18 hit? Okay. Jeez. 5 damage.
Hold up. And he's dead. Okay.
Cutthroat locking in. What the fuck?
Yep.
Or sorry, Zazar?
Zuzan.
Zuzan.
Zuzan, this cutthroat is locking in. Yes, sir. The warrior and the cutthroat, they lock in. They cut down on the thug that was the last remaining thug. You can see the thorns, the vines, they're growing exponentially on this obelisk. You can see the foundation of it is starting to crack a little bit as the roots are starting to like expand in it to like bring it down. Jude is halfway there. She is almost done. Well, actually no, I'll say it's like she's like 75% done. But Astra, as you look to your left, you can see that there's more people coming. This time it's the guard. You assume that it's the town guard.
Oh boy. Did that guard roll in nat 20?
They rolled a 19. The first one did.
Jeez. Kadesh, they're jumping me! Kadeshi, they're jumping me!
Some action. Oh. God. Ah, I see, okay. Right here. You can hear behind you, Druid is muttering under her breath, like foreign words, and you can make out like I'm almost done. Come on. Your turn.
Okay. I think that still gets him.
I'll say that, yeah, he is.
Alright, DC 16 save.
Okay, I'll have. Okay.
Fucking hell. Okay.
Oh, don't worry, dude. You're all damage. Oh, well, how much damage did you do?
See in a sec. 24.
Okay, Loki died. Jesus. Yeah. Again, with the same fireball, you decimate the guard. Except the knight is still standing. You can see like his armor is a little bit burnt off, and you can kind of see since you're closer and he's like right in front of you, you can see that his eyes are like, it's like pale, like almost like fish-like. As you can kind of can you roll me a perception check?
Sure. With intelligence?
Yes.
I might pull up on your block with intelligence. Sheesh.
15. It's strange. You look into their eyes. Although it is pale, you don't see like their iris or the cornea. Corona.
Cornea.
It's instead been replaced with a star, or like a moon or a star.
So the architects were not as good as we thought they were. Oh boy.
Yeah. Let's see. Dang. All right. The Arbalest tries to help you out, but the bolts like they also like kind of deflect off his armor, the knight's armor.
Think.
The warrior can't make it to you in time. Well, right at the moment, but instead he like sort of like points his sword at you and he shouts something to you, but you can't make it out again. But you do feel strangely invigorated and more battle ready.
It's fine. Kodeshi is about to do horrible things to. Never mind. You failed me yet again.
You would be kind of surprised. Yeah, Kodeshi.
Ah! I jinxed it, bro.
Kodeshi on the perk. Hold up. Let me make sure I'm rolling this right. Okay. Give me a moment. I need to check if something is working properly. Because I don't think... Oh, okay, I got it. There we go. Move this. Okay. God damn it. All right. Back to it. Well, can I make it? Oh
He's
yeah.
a rogue.
Oh yeah, you can't find that address, right? Good thing.
Good thing bro rolls with advantage. Holy shit.
Oh, bro, how's that flanking rolls, bro? Holy. Yeah, bro, gets tapped. Oh lord.
Bro's
All right.
locked in.
Hmm.
I have a bad feeling.
So with the last person, as Cutthroat runs in over to find some gaps in this night, he kind of goes into like a jump and grapples onto his like back and like brings him down, like stabbing him in the neck as the knight bleeds out. Um, let's see. You all gather around. Okay, well, let me end. Let me pause combat for a bit. So, Drew, you guys are now in the square. Um, bodies are strewn about. Commoners, thugs, uh, guards, and some a knight. These, strangely enough, some of them aren't unconscious, and you can inspect them. But strangely enough, these um people they seemed almost like zombie-like. Like a commoner would definitely run away from like an assailant, like in this situation, but they came to you, which is strange.
Yeah.
Um, let's see.
Concerning.
The arbalist, he kind of walks over to you and uh, uh you can see like you share like a glance at each other and you look at each other and he you extend one of your arms out like of where like you got bruised by that thug with his mace. And he pulls out some medical supplies. Or actually, no, I'm lied. He pulls out his hands, and you can see like another sigil as the wound like heals itself. Ooh, this one, this one. Yeah. Okay, he tried. Um. Hmm. All right. What is it? Would you like to inspect the court, the the commoners or the people that you killed recently?
Yeah, I will. Their eyes were, concerning.
All right. So which one do you want to inspect? The commoner, the thug, or the? Oh, actually, the commoner, the knight, or the guard.
Uh, one of
Because
the
they probably.
commoners who got hit with the magic missile, because when fireballs started flying, some of these guys got turned to ash.
Yeah, they might have got turned to ash. Okay. Um, I'm gonna say you go over to the food cart that Pradeshi kind of whipped those commoners into. Um, and you're able to inspect their appearances, the commoners' appearances. Um, you can kind of see that even though they're knocked out, their eyes are like still open. Again, they have a star. They have like stars in them, like like stars that you see in the night sky, and they
Yeah.
appear to be babbling in some sort of like language, but again you can't make it out, or it seems incoherent.
Let's
Um,
see.
aside from that, they look pretty normal for what you assume to be a commoner of this place. They um what's it? Have a letter they just have letter clothes and Yeah, they just look like a commoner except for the eyes.
Let's see.
Um, what
How is
else?
Druid's spell going?
Druid is nearly complete. You would estimate like 90% done. Um, but in the distance, you do hear a loud like howl or dog barking in the distance. Let me see if this works, because I hope this sound effect works, because if it doesn't, then GG.
We'll have to hear like a Warwick howl, bro.
But
Oh boy.
all right. Let me see if I can find some fitting music for this. Nope, never mind. I can't find anything like that. I'll just. Oops. Okay. Um, you guys hear like the sounds of like a loud animal coming towards you, like from the north. I don't know. I'm just gonna put Pradeshi up there. I don't know if you want to go there to the north if you want to inspect.
I will. I can't move. It's not my turn. Combat's not ended.
Oh right.
Or wait, hold on. I'm set on targeting. That's why I can't move.
Okay. Um.
Move up here.
So from the north, you see like that dreadful feeling that you had once before is looming right now as the threat is closing in. There was some rabid howling coming from the north, and you can see that two beasts appear from the town, followed by what seems to be like somebody in like that knight uniform, but it's more bronze slash goldenish. Where is do I have anything that's like that's bro? Like, come on. I guess not. Man, my bad. The there's sort of like a standoff between the three people that just arrived and the rest of you all. Um, the dogs, you can see like again with the dogs, uh, similar to the commoners, they have like pale eyes, like and that same like starish like glint in them. But these ones are more, they have more of a red hue. Um, the one in the back, the one that's on the road, the Golden Knight, the one, the knight that looks that's in that gold armor or bronzish armor, uh, they silently look over to the rest of the party, um, before like analyzing them, seeing like or checking them out. Um, though you can see that the rest of the party to the right of you, they are ready for a fight, but you can kind of see like the uh the cutthroat kind of like is kind of a little bit shaking a bit um as they like say something in a foreign language, but again you can't understand it. And then the knight draws their sword. you see that their sword is, it doesn't have like a point to it. It's an executioner sword, like ones that's used for like executing people. Like it's a flat blade with no like point. So let me see. That and
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Let me rename this and let me make sure I name this correctly before I do anything. Yeah, okay, we're ready.
I like how you have it as question mark, and then like the boss bar at the top has Enforcer. Like,
yeah, I updated it. Whoopsies.
oh,
all right.
Boy. Huh?
Oh wait, I did the damage first. My bad. Alright. Okay, so Astra or Anima, you can see this Enforcer rushes down like the Kradeshi as like they go for like the neck or the head. And you can see they like their weapon glows like a greenish yellowish as they catch Kradeshi. Like Kradeshi tries to dodge, but like he gets like raised like heavily.
Oh god. Is bloodied the status when you get when you fall below half?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. You can see Kradeshi is like kind of like dazed a bit, but he like wipes some. He's like he like puts his hand over like his like wounds, and you can see like a bluish like you can hear like what seems to be like an ocean. You know how like you can hear like a conch?
Yeah.
You can hear that noise as he looks much more better now. And he will take the dodge action because bro is a little bit scared for about that character. For sure. Oh wait. You can see Cutthroat is trying dives under the swinging, and he tries to get on this back of the Enforcer, but unlike what he did with the Knight, he can't find the opening, and it dinks off, or he gets like pushed away. The Druid You can hear Druid kind of mutter under her breath. It's just like, oh fuck, I gotta hurry this up. This is not good. I didn't want to fight an enforcer or that thing right now, but I gotta fucking hurry up. Fuck. You see that the vines are growing. They are growing at a constant rate, and she's almost done. She's almost done.
Oh boy.
Oops. I did damage the barrel already? Hold on. Nope. Astra, it's your turn.
Gonna do. Let's try. Let's do. Sorry.
That's all good.
Shit.
Alright, you try to shoot a firebolt out, and it sort of...
This is scorching. This is scorching
Sorry,
ray, so I get
just
two
keep-
more.
I see the fire bow, and I was like, okay, yeah, shoot again. Also,
Yeah,
target-
I maybe should. Oh!
Okay, that one hits.
I'm cooked, chat.
You fire two bolts of fire at this enforcer, and you try to channel your magic towards the fire magic towards them, but it like curves away, almost like a magnet. But one of your you're able to channel one of your scorching rays into them. Epsilon 1. Alright. So, all of these people are uh hopping on this enforcer, right?
Yeah.
Let me do something. Enforcer's like getting hounded by the three people in front, and they seem to shrug off like some of the like handle themselves well. Like three people are on them, but they're like 1v3ing like a demon.
Jeez.
Let me see that I'm. Ooh. Okay. Let me draw something. Oh, that seems fair. That is fair. How about? Oh damn. Okay. Let me make sure I also did this macro correctly, because it's bad.
It's bad.
That dreadful feeling is coming once again.
It wasn't from him?
Well, okay, it was kind of from him, but oh, did I not download it? No way. Oh wait. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to assume that. Where is it? There we go. Hold this. Channel. Sound. I'm gonna estimate the number at 3 seconds. Hopefully that it is, because it's gonna be a little bit awkward if it doesn't play sound. But you can see that this. Okay. How do I describe it? This enforcer, right? I'm just gonna name it enforcer. They duck under Fradeshi's like the blows and stuff, and they back away. Like through as they like force their way through the warrior and the cutthroat. Pradeshi gets a chance to opportunity attack. Let me see if he hits something. Pradeshi might be the last saving grace, bro. Yeah, never mind. Pradeshi. Yeah, Pradeshi could have saved the day, but oh, are you kidding? It might be over. All right, let me pause the music.
Uh-oh.
You as the enforcer backs away. They force their way through warrior and cutthroat, and you see like they're channeling something like they put up their enforcer their executioner sword like, and you see like a little like they gesture to it, and you can see like some strange like greenish yellowish wisp like be infused into this sword before it glows greenish yellow, and um I'll just play the animation. You can check it for yourself.
Huh?
Yeah, everyone is getting slimed out.
Huh! Oh, that just.
Well, okay, hold up.
What do you mean our portraits are gone?
No, 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 no. Their portraits are not gone. Hold up. Sorry. I might have screwed something up.
This wave decimates foe and. Huh?
Yes. Hold up.
Josh,
Debugger,
if you
debugger.
look at D&D chat, this is just the face I'm actively making.
How did I put it? Debugger. Oh, man. Hold up. I'll look in D&D chat. Opacity. To reset. There we go. Um, hold on. Where are you?
Dead? Oh, there I am.
You're not dead. Can you roll me a DC 20 intelligence saving throw? And I did
Sure.
not like put the damage on this. What the fuck? Oh man. I'll just make the damage on this product. I meant this seems fair, I think. Okay. Let me roll for the rest of the crew. I might have done a little bit too okay, there we go. You okay, locked in. Okay, locked out. Locked in, not locked in. Locked out. Fans. Okay, barely just locked in. Okay, God bless. Uh, let's see. Half damage. 5 damage.
Sorry, I'm laughing what Glock just said D&D chat.
Let me see. What did Bro say? Okay, yeah, it is kind of bad. What did I? Oh man, bro, what the fuck did I do? Shattered. Yeah, but shattered. Oh fuck.
What do you mean, oh fuck?
No, no, sorry. And druid passed. Okay, there we go. You see, as like the the um, I need to read the spell. The enforcer, they back up a bit, and they once again they channel their energy, the energy into it, and a wave of like psionic energy, like none of the magic that you assume, like erupts from their sword, and they just like it creates like a shockwave that like knocks everyone on the ground, including yourself. Druid manages to still hold on to the concentration of destroying the shrine, and they what's it? They're still locked in, or they're trying to lock in as they're
It was
like
locked
still
in,
holding.
bro.
Yeah. Let me see. Order section. Okay, let me see if Druid can survive this one. Druid survive this one? No, they on that geek bar. Ah, shit. Five feet. All right. Unfortunately, Druid, noticing that the pillar is almost falling, the enforcer makes a ditch attempt to try to stop Druid from fully dispelling this what's it? This magic that's coming from the obelisk. Um, they like put their like one of their left hand up to their head, and you can see like something like some greenish yellowish, I'm gonna be so real, the greenish yellowish color um move out from their like mind, and you see Druid get like pushed back from some unknown force, and because of this Druid
Loses concentration.
loses concentration on the um the obelisk. um the obelisk is still covered in vines, and it is cracked enough. It looks like it still can be like destroyed, but it's going to need raw physical force instead of what Druid's doing now. All right, back to it. That's their turn. Kardeshi is on super low. You can see like how are you okay with gore, Nate?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so Kardeshi is like missing like a lot of their skin from their head. Like they're um a lot of their inner skeleton is kind of exposed, or inner like headish areas exposed. You know how like you know like the fish, like
Yeah.
it's sort of like that. If you imagine like a
Oh
fish,
god.
but yeah. Um Kardeshi, upon realizing that Druid got couldn't fully dispel the magic on the obelisk, he rushes over to the pillar and tries to like push it down with as much strength as he can. But unfortunately, Bro is weakened, and wow, yeah, Bro is weakened, and he can't push it down as quick. Rogue picks themselves up and tries to hold off the enforcer. And Loki, ooh, that was an airball. I mean, he does hit.
Man, this is fucked.
Druid is
That's just what a best you don't wake up dragon ass to at work.
I don't even okay. Well, you can keep going.
speed as much as I can. Druid gets back up, and although like a little bit dizzy, she tries to fix or tries to help with the pillar, also shoving it down, trying to shove it down. Man, I can't remember what the hell. Oh, there we go.
What the hell, Burton? What the hell?
Let's see. Astra or and Anima, you see that upon noticing that Pradeshi is like heavily injured, this large beast, what looks like to be like a wolf, it sort of resembles a wolf, lunges past Cutthroat and dives for Pradeshi. And Pradeshi gets snatched up in the jaws and he gets torn. The wolf tossing his body over to the right. Anima, you can Astra, you can see that this the Pradeshi once dying, they have sort of like a similar moment to where you saw Druid change from a mechanoid to a human, and you see that a mechanoid version of Pradeshi like is on the floor.
Huh.
It's your turn.
Ugh. This sucks so much because these guys are in the way. Like, my party members are in the way, because I could just throw a lightning down this and hit the wargs and the enforcer. But I'm gonna get opportunity attacked by this fuck-ass warg, aren't I? If I try to go for the all.
You might.
Risk I'm gonna take. I'm gonna go over and try and help Druid with the obelisk.
Alright.
Ouchie.
Can you make me a strength saving throw?
That's fucked up. Okay. I'm cooked, chat.
Damage to you. On the dot. Oh fuck! Never mind.
I'm cooked, chat.
I'll drag you back. So as you try to help Druid, you get the warg. It bites at your leg, tripping you. As its like mouth is in your like leg. You're knocked prone, but you can still make it with some of the movement speed.
Half my movement speed to get up?
Yeah, it's half your movement speed to get up.
I think I've still got it. Like,
Yeah, you still got it.
yeah, okay. Why is it a circle? What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna...
You wrench your leg out of the jaw of this like wolf.
I'm gonna... Is it a strength save to help
It's a strength.
Druid on the...
It's a strength check. Sorry.
Okay. Boy, this -1, unless I roll a nat 20. Oh!
Okay, hold up. Let me check. 4 plus. Um,
Ah,
okay.
Hmm.
I'll say you get it. With this last final push, because the total number added is 20 from my count. One final push, or in a desperate push, you jump into the water of this fountain and you give it your all. You use your shoulder to like bash into it as the pillar falls down. And the magic or this yellowish light seems to like dissipate. You breathe a sigh of relief, or as the wargs kind of look, the dogs kind of look towards you, or the wolf dogs. Yikes, bro. What is this luck today? That's so crazy. Damn, that's so crazy. You see as what is it? This arbalist, he's on the ground, and the warg, it just like pounces on him, and like it tears him apart with its claws in its mouth as like the guy is like screaming. Again, similar to Kodeshi, and you can see that this guy changes his form into what looks like to be one of the mechanoids. As the dog looks, as he's finished lunging and biting at this the crossbowman, he looks at you guys with malice.
Ah, damn! I thought Arbalest was gonna be like Emmerich.
No, Arbalest is not Emmerich.
Just a generic guy.
Yeah, he's a generic guy, unfortunately. Yes. That's nice. Actually, this might be aura. Hold up. Oh, never mind. Okay. As the dog is like looking at both of you with malice, Druid will look over to you and say like, "This one you can understand. It's like, we did our job. We can get out of here. We just need to escape somehow." As you see, like, Druid is casting like another spell. Let's see. You see to the left around like these bushes over here. Um, Druid, you know like how like Doctor Strange in Marvel Rivals like puts up his hand to like make a portal, right?
Yeah.
It's sort of like that. Excuse me. Druid is doing a similar gesture to that.
By the eye of Mama Coco.
Druid will jump out of the pool and will jump out of the water, and they look back, and the warg is kind of staring at them, and it tries to bite them because she tries to take an opportunity attack from this warg. So let's see if this hits. And keep out, sir. Yep. Okay, Druid makes it out. Okay. You can see Druid, like, they get bitten by the warg, but they manage to escape from it. The warg is a little bit distracted, so yes.
Uh-oh.
But the warg lunges for you. It tries to...
Uh-oh.
Those are pack tactics. Can you make me a strength saving throw of 13?
Rev!
Yeah, okay, you're knocked down. Oh lord. You're prone. It, like, the wolf is digging in you in the water, like, it's clawing and it's biting at you. How low are you? Oh.
I have a feeling that if I try to run, it's probably just gonna hit an opportunity attack on me.
There is the disengage action.
True. I still only have 15 feet of movement, though, so... to get up from prone.
Could have sworn I put cure wounds on this. I guess not, but let me check. It's your choice. What do you wish for Anima to do?
I would say fireball centered on myself, but that's I don't think that's an anima play. I think that's probably a cheese play.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do this. Oh.
go down. That's the hard thing is technically I'm playing like a character that isn't mine, and I have no idea what anima would do in this situation because I didn't make anima, so
Honestly, it's your choice on how to replay these memories. You can build anima, you know.
okay.
But
Anima sort of takes a look back, a look over at Druid, or I guess to her it's Kothex, but she takes a look over at Druid and takes a look at the other two who are still standing and the two who've fallen. And, you know, when these wargs are done with her, they're going for Druid. So
I don't know. Okay, what's the plan before you do something? Because Druid will shout out to you.
I'm honestly gonna send it with the fireball here.
You're gonna bomb yourself.
Yeah.
Druid will call out before you fireball yourself. It says, "I can." Shit, fuck. I'm coming back. Druid will. Druid's intentions right now is healing you. She'll be able to make it to you before the wargs like kind of dig in. Oh. Hold on. Okay, do you want to hold your fireball? Like.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Okay. Is that your action?
I'm gonna hold it because I see that warg next in the turn order.
Yeah. It's straight digging in you, bro.
So if this thing kills me, this thing's going off.
Alright. Did you get up, by the way? I just want to...
Yeah, I'll say I get up from prone.
Okay.
Cooked. I'm cooked.
Hack tactics is a great thing.
Hmm. I still fail that strength save.
You're on 6, right?
I'm on 6.
Yeah. Loki, if I rolled max damage, it would have been over for you. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm holding for now, but
you're holding for now.
Who knows? Maybe Enforcer will just do that bullshit again and like sweep the whole area.
No, one time only.
Oh god. Okay. She lost.
I'm not you spamming that move, bro. That's not fun. Oh shit, their AC was 20? Oh. Wait, they both missed. Okay. What is it? But you you can see, well, although you're kind of getting hounded by these wolves, you can see that the warrior dies, goes down.
Oh.
And again, his appearance changes. And the Enforcer tells both of these people. The Cutthroat and the Knight are dead. Their heads have been cut off.
What a truly vicious memory. Uh-oh.
Bonus action.
Huh? Huh? Josh,
What?
that's crazy.
Um. Shit. Damn, I feel like I can't do anything. Ooh. Let's see. You know what? Let's pull a bullshit move like Baldur's Gate style.
Huh?
Let me pull up a potion. Give me a second. Alright. Druid is gonna throw a potion onto you. Uh, roll me an 8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8?
Yeah. Okay. That heals you.
I mean, this feels like it's dragging it out, because I know I die here.
She's trying her best to help.
Sheesh.
Let's see.
I watch as Druid gets run through with a sword.
Yeah, low-key they might get run through by the sword. Druid will look back and say, will look over to Astra or Anima. They will try to peer over the Enforcer's kind of tall, like 7-foot freak.
Yeah.
They try to look around and they throw the potion at you, and it splashes on the side of the fountain and pours into you. It wasn't a direct hit, but it's good enough. And Druid is trying to look around the Enforcer, but the Enforcer stands tall and like blocks her view, and she can't see if like that helped you or not. And she's you can kind of see that she backpedals away and will take an opportunity attack.
Uh-oh.
Cooked. I gotta cook her.
This Josh guy needed to see me die. He needed me to see Druid die. That's what this was about.
No, Druid isn't dead, or doesn't die in this one, as they backpedal into the portal and escape. I'm sorry. They as they get like cut back and they head into the portal, teleporting away. Nope. No ward. So, are you still holding that fireball?
Yup. Seems like I've been met with an unfortunate fate. Looks like I'm not getting off this planet after all.
Fireball.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop it. Let's do that.
Alright. Do you want to describe it?
Yeah. Let's see. Can I get him in this? Hell yeah, I can. Okay.
Well, okay.
Or do you just want it centered on me? Because that's fine if that's what you want to do here.
Low-key, I was gonna say centered on you because you're prone and you can't, like, you're being held down. That's the thing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you could move it onto me then.
Okay. Barely out.
Womp womp. Man. Well, at least we got the obelisk. Anima's gonna unfurl her hand here as like energy rushes through her and a massive flaming blast goes off. Um, let's roll damage, I guess. I'm just gonna say, for the sake of it, I don't roll. I just fail to save. I'm gonna just say auto fail.
Yeah,
Since
yeah.
I have to die anyways.
I got you.
Get fucked. And the fireball like explodes, ripping, like charring anima and consuming both of the wolves within it.
All right. I will say, okay, you took. Do you want to take? Hmm. All right, all right, all right. I got you. I got you.
Or is there something you need me to see before anima dies?
Yeah, I need you to see something before you die.
Okay.
Um, where is Crash? So, Anima, as you fireball yourself in a desperate in a last attempt to this kill these wargs, um, you erupt in flame as you go down. Um, in your last moments, you can still see the wargs like still alive but heavily burnt. Um, let's see. I'll say combat ends. And you're kind of in the dying state. Can you make me a death saving throw?
Yeah, how do I do that on here?
I should. Well, oh, there should be a skull like under the hit dice when you open your.
Oh. Roll death saving throw.
10.
Cool.
Okay, good, 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 good. You passed one. Um, the the dogs, okay, you're still conscious. The flame didn't like entirely destroy you yet, but you are still conscious and alive. Um, the wargs, the wargs as they get burnt, they like recoil back a little bit. Um, and they get blasted out of the water. But the enforcer, they see the explosion and they're untouched by it because again, they weren't in range. And they walk over to the fountain with that's that that has you inside. Um, mm. They hop over onto like the platform and they look you as you're like how do you like depict yourself like in the state that you are right now? Like are you like hunched up or just like on the floor in the water?
Yeah, I'm kind of just laying in the water. Like, kind of slightly picked up against the toppled obelisk. Like,
Mm,
leaned up against it, but still, like, laying there kind of charred.
okay. Um the enforcer will hop into the water and pick you up, throwing you onto like the platform.
Be a little more delicate.
You okay. This is gonna be this is gonna be crazy, but this is this is like bite the curb type shit.
No
Like okay,
fucking way. They've
like
actually
they
biting the
yeah,
curb.
you kind of bite the I'm not okay, let me describe this. So Astra or Anima, you get thrown onto like the side of this fountain and your head is like you're like a 90-degree, you're folded like a 90-degree angle on this like this fountain, and the enforcer walks around before like taking their sword and raising it up in the air as the wargs all watch as the blade falls down and it fades to black. Hold up. It's kind of. Sorry, bro. I got it. Yes.
I'm just gonna. Jeez.
Okay. Astra or Anima. Actually, Astra, you can see Anima's head roll over as the wargs like go and
Hit.
feast on the corpses uh of the like slain things people you've done. As the
Damn
enforcer
these.
walks over to your head and like picks it up as the memory fades to black.
Damn. I assume Astra is jolted back to the hub after this.
Yes, let me make sure everything is in order before we. Oh, yes, sir. Yep.
Astra's hands like immediately fly to her neck. Okay. Still attached. Still attached.
You. Let's see. I'm just gonna play the portal again because apparently it didn't save. But you appear out of the portal once more, and you catch your breath as you escape, or you know, you'll hear another. You'll hear the voice of Druid in your head, and it's like, yeah. It was
No more death memories.
a slaughter. I'm sorry that I abandoned you in that time. I tried to help, but
What was that thing?
that was one of the many of the Architect's enforcers. That one specifically, I believe, was an orc warlord who was was swayed by the promises of what the architects promised and became one of their enforcers.
Wait, what was the obelisks? What were those controlling people?
Yes, they were. They were mind controlling the people into like putting them in a daze. See, the architects, right? They wish for total control over whoever they approach. So that obelisk was, well, enforcing that, and it acts sort of like an amplifier to control them better.
Oh, there's a question I want to ask, but it's metagaming. Astra doesn't know that the others have architect stuff. Because I want to ask, like, okay,
Hey,
if my friends have,
Life's amazing.
architect blessings, yeah.
Life is amazing, bro. Life is amazing. Don't worry. We'll get to that.
Horrible things are gonna happen to them.
Are you perhaps
Horrible things.
Astra? I don't know if you want to stay there anymore. I feel like it would be better if you went out of that. Or sorry, remember. I don't want to like be demeaning and talk to you like.
I still want to know more, but
We could still speak.
hold on. I just want to check something real quick. Astra is gonna go back over to the terminal real quick.
Uh-huh.
And type in and going to type in Kothak.
Kotex. As you type in Kotex, you see like what appears to be like a big tree, but it's like one of those big tree houses. Well, no, sorry, it's a very large tree with houses like built into it. You can see what looks like to be some plant people. They sort of look similar to how Druid look, with
So
like
perhaps not.
leaves in the hair.
Is this Druid's name or Druid's home? That Kothex.
Ask her yourself.
Okay.
Did you ask her yourself? Are you gonna ask her?
Should I exit the pub first?
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Back in one piece.
Well, did that's probably not the best way to comfort you. I'm sure you have multiple questions now.
A couple come to mind, yes.
Well, let's hear them. I could try to answer them.
Why were... okay, so at the time of that memory, did Elysium still exist? Was it gone by then?
It still existed. So the obelisk and the whole architect thing. The architects were a cult of some sort. Well, to plainly put it, they were a cult. They spread their influence around, and well, their influence grew quite massive, and they managed to get us a town on the outer skirts of Elysium. Elysium is it's a place. Well, it's sort of like a country.
You
So
said it was more of a faction than
yeah,
any sort of place.
it's okay. Maybe okay. I Josh might have said something wrong a bit, but yeah,
Okay.
it's a faction and a place. Like I'm
Okay.
an American. I'm from America. Like
Okay. So like a country, basically.
yeah, like a country.
Okay.
It's a country. But yes, they managed to gain control over a small town, and well, mind controlled the populace.
Was that same town the one in that memory, Ornyx?
Yes, that was the town.
Okay. So, is this... or... I feel like that's the only way to properly describe it. Between the mechanoids and the architects, is it fully over?
No, it's not fully over.
Related question. So, the earth spikes, the one that keep impaling other mechanoids here and keep attacking me, are those... is that architect? Is it the work of an architect?
Druid will nod their head and say, "I'd prefer if you don't say it like out loud, but yes, they are part of the architect." You remember
Does
that
Astra know of the VIP? Like, is that
I
a thing
feel
I know
like
about?
you guys. I don't know if you know about the
Or
well.
is Folly the only one who knows about the VIP?
I feel like I thought everyone knows because. Oh wait, no. Did you? Let me roll intelligence, bro. Like, did that?
I don't,
I'll
because
tell
I
you.
don't. Hold on, are they still in there?
No,
I
don't.
feel like
Well,
okay.
actually, go. You can go ask them if you want. I don't know if it'll just make it quick though. Tell them to make it quick because I know you are on
Okay,
a time
I'll be
limit.
right back. Okay, so they have mentioned that the VIP is the one that the mechanoids are after.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
then, the VIP, as I've heard them mentioned, that the mechanoids are trying to capture, are they also? Astra sort of gestures as to not say the last part out loud. Architect, basically.
Druid will breathe in. Like you can see, like you're kind of like inhaling like some air, but they'll breathe in and say, and yes, they are one of them. I see. Okay, you can say architect, but I prefer, well, for your safety, I implore you to not say anything bad or show that you are one of us to them, because
But
I
this
know.
but doesn't the power already know that I'm part of that?
She
She
knows you're a mechanoid, but when I told you, I believe I told you, Anima is a little bit tricksy, conniving. Sorry, fuck.
Mhm.
Cunning. Uh, they casted a spell on themselves over the course of a year or so, with the help of maybe some of her other buddies, but it cloaks or shrouds like your like true identity. So they will think, the architect, that the VIP will think that you are just a robot, but they will mistake you for a mechanoid.
so I'm not in immediate danger when my party approaches when the crew approaches the VIP.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
But once she
Um,
knows,
she'll
it's
tear me apart.
yes.
Okay.
Um, like Druid will like pause for a moment and then read you for a second. I noticed that someone in your party, the blue-haired girl, right?
Yeah.
Her eye has what looks like to be, a vortex in it. Uh, as she like, Druid will like swirl her like finger around her eye.
Yeah.
I saw it. She stared at me. And you remember when we were on that top of that church where the the earth spikes all erupted?
Yes.
I'm afraid to tell you, Astra, that your that blue-haired girl is in the early stages of being taken over by the architects. It'll start off small, and then it'll start spreading.
What do I do about that? If she gets taken over, then I'm assuming the rest of everyone else is probably the people around her are next, right?
Not necessarily. So long as the VIP doesn't make any deals, or so long as your friends show quote unquote friends take none of the deals that the that architect lady will offer, they'll be fine, or at least should be fine. They'll play. They might subtly influence them, but if as long as they have a strong enough will to say no, they will be hopefully fine. And if they separate, but yes.
Oh. So
I
basically, the captain and I have been drafted as proxies for an age-old war.
Druid will kind of like stretch the back of their head and like kind of like twist their wrist a little bit. Essentially, yes, due to unforeseen circumstances, you have been uh drafted. Sorry.
I'm the one. I'm the one person who already didn't like me to start with, and now has a voice whispering in the back of their head that I'm evil and need to die. Joy.
Yeah, the what is her name again? The blue-haired girl?
Volley. Captain Volley.
Well, your Captain Volley, um, is think of it like her as an outlet. We before you guys came along, we were well, I like to believe we were sort of handling it. It was we were sort of winning, I suppose, but we were handling it of well, trying to capture her, the VIP or architect lady. But because
Our presence has caused issues.
yes, it was just send Emmerich went out. Once he learned of like a second party that's not supposed to be here, he went out. It was a stupid idea, but he shouldn't have done that. But he went out regardless. Um, he I assume I know how this. I think I know how the events went. Um, so an altercation happened between him and your crew, and well, the Captain Volley lost their eye, I think. Or
Correct.
something.
Which is how the architect, or the VIP, I assume, got hold of her.
It shouldn't have gotten a hold of her because there's no way unless Druid will like do a like emote. Do you know if the party has made previous contact with architects before?
No, I don't
Any
think
freakish
so.
like
Wait,
regeneration or
um,
different?
um, there was this one time, this yellow barrier popped up around the place we'd been hiding out in. And I was attacked by the spikes that, the architect spikes that have popped up and gotten other mechanoids. But when I could have been the captain or Alex or Graves, one of them touched the barrier and it dissipated.
Oh my. You think it's any of those three? Well, okay, it's any of those two, the Alex and Graves.
Well, I think Kagura and I don't know. I don't remember if Kagura or Aeon got attacked either,
This is
or if
there was two
or if
events
nothing
that happened.
happened.
There was two events that happened. There was like this. I'll tell you that the second time this happened, Kagura or it was Aeon who tried to do it. They got pushed back, When you try to do it, you got like double tapped.
Skewered.
Yeah, you were gonna get double tapped.
Well, it was because Aeon, the purple one, the one with the chef, he just got pushed back, but not skewered like me. But the barrier went down. I'm having trouble recalling, but it was one of those three.
Druid will like cover their hand and say, oh my, this is so okay. The first one, which one extended the hand? Do you remember, or you say it's either Alex or Graves, correct?
I think Alex.
Did you notice anything about like maybe their wrists, their like veins, and things of the sort?
Do I need to roll like history or something for this?
Um, you can. I don't know if you had like line of sight of it. Probably not, but just if you just say like, or actually, go ahead. Sorry. My goodness. You know,
Nope, I
it's
don't.
fine.
I don't remember the action.
You all see. You remember?
It's
You just
just
remember
it's all
Alex.
fuzzy.
You remember Alex like extending their hand out to the barrier and it dissipating.
No, the Alex's hand just when their hand touched it, the barrier just dissipated.
So that means he is also a potential outlet. Fuck. How many people? How much the crew? You know what? You probably don't know. Oh my.
What is this bad? Does it mean
It's very
that
bad.
they could also corrupt Alex?
If you
'Cause
have already made contact with the architects, the more you use their power, the more easier and more corruptible you become. So,
well, I know that the three of them, Graves, Alex, and Volley, traveled together for a length of time before me, Cogger, or Aeon arrived. So it's likely that perhaps in their previous travels, all three had made contact with the architect.
that is most likely. They probably most likely made contact with them at some point.
Especially if one of them Volley is already being corrupted by the architect.
Volley, your Captain Volley, made a deal with her. It's how her eye is regrowing. That eye patch is, well, let's say the eye is incubating something, and I know it's not good.
What can I do?
Honestly, there's nothing you can do at this point unless you figure out some way to kill Volley.
What?
I don't,
Astra sort of
I'm not the
Astra
expert
sort
in
of
this.
hesitates for a second before she asks, Would Anima know what to do?
I don't.
If
I'm not
if we
sure.
could fix my core and somehow get contact with Anima's soul, would she know what to do?
Druid will pause for a moment and try to like gather some thoughts before answering. I believe so. She did tell me, well, I know at least one of us knows some way or somehow to, well, reverse the progress or cleanse the architect from corrupting one's mind. Uh Anima might know something. Yes, if you repaired the core, yes, but I would not be showing your core to anybody, not anybody who you think is under the influence of the architects.
Okay.
I would ask you to come with us, but I don't think you're gonna do that. Um, but
I, I can't leave them, especially if I know that this that they may be consumed by this. I don't want to leave my friends to suffer this fate.
I had a feeling. Um, I know that there is a mechanoid out there. Well, one who's gone rogue and sort of had a falling out with. I think I'm still in contact with him, but I know of a mechanoid that could most likely repair your core. One that one that doesn't is not a part of the hive. Or
On
you know,
Sinew,
no, not on Sinew.
do they stand against the architect, or do they stand with them?
As a mechanoid, they stand against them.
Do you know where they might be on Sinew?
They're not on Sinew, but
Oh, right, you said they're not on Sinew.
they are. Hold up, let me look. I need to find.
So Astra's core probably isn't getting fixed this act.
No,
Figured.
yeah, sorry. What was that city
That's
or planet?
that's fine. Having to play dual characters already would be, because I'm assuming, once her core gets fixed, now I'm playing Astra slash Anima. So
Well, technically, yeah. Well, we can talk about it later. I'll tell you.
yeah, that's a bridge we'll cross to in like a year when we get
Yeah.
to Act 4.
Druid will think for a bit and say, if I remember correctly, it was that one planet with lots of the Pernixia, was it? I believe the um the debauchery planet. I don't know. I know it's Pernixia, but it's
How do you spell that?
that's Chauncey's planet.
Oh, okay.
Um, but yes, I know they live there, probably
Hmm.
interested in the carnal desires of the place. But
Since I'm not part of the hive mind, would they be willing to speak with me?
I believe you and Anima were good friends. Anima was quite friendly with a lot of us, a great spirit, but yes, I would believe they would be willing to speak to you.
Although I probably shouldn't go waving around that I'm carrying Anima's core.
Well, to random people, yes, but if again, if they were able to inspect it, they could most likely help.
Alright, I'll keep it in mind. I do have one more thing I'd like to ask you. Does the name Kothex mean anything to you?
Oh, that place? Ah, that's my home country. I used to live there before being enlisted in, well, stopping the architect cult.
Yeah. The memory you looked like you did in that brief flash. But
Oh, I remember. I was, what is it, a photo cam? Man, it's been so long.
so wait, question. Did you, because there were a few others there, and when the enforcer you know,
Yes.
their
Killed them.
forms changed to something more like what you look like. Is that something that is only seen between mechanoids, or did you have some sort of like projection to make you look more humanoid?
How do I explain it to you? Your first statement, yes, it's sort of like a thing between mechanoids. Um, Back then, we were flesh and bones, not, steel and, well, wood. And
Mm.
it just kind of points to their leg arms. Can you imagine? Try to imagine this. Say it like I view a mechanoid, right? Like another mechanoid views another mechanoid, right? We
Yeah,
both see each other as flesh and bone right now in this present time.
yeah.
But human to mechanoid, it's human to mechanoid.
So wait, then do you see me differently than how I appear?
No, strangely
Or do
enough.
I simply just appear like this?
You appear like that.
Hmm.
I think it's also because of what Anima did. The disguise or
Um,
cloaking.
so Astra just may look completely different under this.
Maybe. Well, you got unless Astra's like 5'8". Are you 5'8" or we can always adjust. I can always retcon.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out later. But we should probably wrap this soon.
Yeah.
So
Well, um,
all those names were probably just your home worlds or home nations.
Is
Like
what else about
Kradeshi.
here? Pradeshi isn't actually a country. It's more of a race. They're from
Oh,
like they're nomads. So I their country is under the water or around the
so
water.
so it's where you came from then.
I'm not a Pradeshi, but
No, no, like when I was in the memory,
oh,
looking at all of you, the certain words came to mind. So for you it was Kothax, and for there was this
mm-hmm.
blue fish like
Pradeshi.
androgynous, yeah, Kradeshi, and there were a few others, but that was just what I could pick up. I was mostly just observing. I couldn't really tap into what was going on in Anima's brain.
I see, I
So
see.
maybe it's just that, I don't know, there's still safeguards in the system. What? Okay! My sister is telling me to go to that. Like, shit.
I got
Maybe
you.
there's still safeguards in the system, or maybe some part of Anima is still in there and is keeping me from seeing it. Who knows?
Who knows?
Regardless, I should probably regroup. This has been both enlightening and terrifying,
Oh, before
but
you go, Astra, your I'm not sure if your compatriots will know what is in the place I've been hiding, but I can offer you the information to you. Um, if I'm assuming that your compatriots will head over that bridge and, well, fight and save, quote unquote, the architect lady. Um, if you can, I'm already out. I need to most likely tell my superiors that there's at least some compromise and the mission has been compromised. I won't tell them about you specifically, but that's my word. Um,
Okay.
but I prefer, and I implore you to make sure not to let the architect lady find out that who you really are.
And to not allow my friends to take any deals. Should they be offered in front of me, at least.
Yes.
I will take the utmost caution to
Try
conceal
your
this.
hardest to gain rapport with the ones who are not controlled yet. You might need it later down the line.
Ugh,
So role play. I'm joking. Actually,
I have to be
that's charming.
besties with Kagura. No, okay. Kagura and Aeon. Ooh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What else? What
Astra
else?
Astra closes up the hatch on her chest and begins to button her raincoat back up.
If we meet again, it will most likely be at this area. She'll like offer you like small map. Um, hmm. Maybe I'll find you and later and I can show you the way, but for now, uh take what I said and use it well.
I will. Thank you. And I'll keep trying to search these memory banks to see if there's any way to learn more.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Well, it's been nice
Time to
talking to
go.
you, Astra, and nice seeing Amity once again.
It's been nice talking to you, Druid.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that someday in the future, she sort of puts her hand over her core, that you'll get to see Anima again.
Mm. Druid will give a slight nod. Well, I'll give a nod.
Astra is going to stand up and start heading back the way she came from.
It's to the right. Okay.
I know.
As you look
And
back,
is that
you see Druid like sort of like in the what's the LeBron pose? Like he's in the thinking pose.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck, what the fuck? But yeah, that's probably where session ends.
All right.
Thank you, Nate, for showing up.
Of course.
That was 3 hours and 50 minutes.